Hey folks, Kayak DIY here, hanging out in front of the Vibe booth. Want to give you a run through of the Vibe Shearwater 125, and let's get started. We're going to do a bow to stern walkthrough of the boat, and I'm really excited to share this with you. We're gonna do a bow to stern walkthrough of the craft. Here's kind of a look at the hull design. You can already tell that this thing is definitely going to be efficient on the water. It's going to cut through the water nicely. We have the same kind of color scheme or design scheme that they incorporated recently in the Yellowfin series. So we got the same handle design. Moving forward here, we have a front deck cover. Pop that open there. So what you can see here is we have an access hatch. So you can pop that open with some screws, and that gives you access to the inside of the hull for any additional wiring you might want to do. You have a little center storage cubby. Little electronics pod. And then this will actually be where all the electronics are housed. So if you want to have like your fish finder or anything there. Moving forward here, this is going to be where the motor pod or pedal pod would be. So you could have your pedal drive or the new Bixby integrated motor pod. It will just drop right into this little well here. All steering is done with the foot pedals. So you also have, though, a future spot for a hand rudder system as well, and that would be right here. Got a little slide out drawer where you can drop some of your tackle if you want to have it easily accessible, and a little built-in cup holder. You got track mounts on the deck to be able to slide your seat forward and back, so you can have a boat that's kind of going to wrap around you and fit around you. Here they have some rods strapped in. They go all the way to the front, and then they're sitting underneath these nice little rod tip protectors, so if you're going under any low-lying brush, you're not going to have to worry about snapping your nice rods. Moving further back here, this is a really cool seat design. So this seat is designed to also be like a standing perch. So you can stand on top, you can do some sight fishing. If you're maybe in the flats, you want a little bit elevated perspective on things, you can do that here. That's something I really haven't seen any other company do. That's pretty cool. On the sides here, we have tackle storage, and then we have a nice generous tank well in the back. We got rod holders on both sides. In the back here, what you're seeing is the Bixby battery. So you can actually move this battery anywhere. You could even have it under the seat if you want. We do have longer cords available to be able to have the battery further up front, or you can just set it in the back here like this as well. But here is what really gets cool. So you have a spot for a micro anchor pole, and then their new rudder system, which I just released a video showing you guys how to go about using this new rudder system to install the motor. It's very simple. Basically, when you get the kayak and you have that rudder on there, it looks more like this. And then this bottom of the rudder comes off with 4 fasteners, and you basically get to swap it with a motor. So it's a very easy install. We did this in literally like no time at all. It was one of the easiest motor installs I've done. So that's kind of a look at the Shearwater here. Oh, one other thing I almost forgot. Right here on the sides, we have spots where you can stand as well. And when you have your feet that far apart, you're gonna feel really, really stable standing. So there's just tons of features packed into this kayak, and no doubt I'm probably even missing some because I keep learning more and more. So let's get into the specs of the craft. This is a 12-foot 6-inch craft. It has a width of 35 inches. It has a hull weight of 72 pounds. It has a fully loaded hull weight of 92 pounds and a capacity of 475 pounds. The Vibe Shearwater 125 is going to come in at $12.99. If you want the pedal drive, which they're calling the X Drive, it's sold separately for $5.99. The bundle will be $17.99. Here's a look at the other color scheme. This is kind of a stripped down, that basically how you would buy the kayak without a lot of the accessories. So I just wanted to show this one to you so you could get kind of a feel of what just the standard kayak haul looks like. The seat has tons of different positions. You can do a bunch of high, low, and angle positions, and you have the obviously new prototype standing platform, which is really cool. So this is fish finder ready, and it's coming to you really soon here. The other aspect that we really didn't mention is these little red dials allow you to create tension. After you've adjusted your foot pedals, you can tighten these little knobs, and it allows you to create tension again on the steering control lines, so that way you don't have slack. So that's a look at the Vibe Shearwater 125. Hopefully you like it, and well, thanks for watching.
Check out Kayak DIY and make sure to